Yep, that was not good. Here we go. Trax / Ultimate. I might have killed the speed control. So now I got to get some things repaired. I got to get the shock repaired, a new spring, and I'm just going to say it. I'm going to abandon the idea of going on 8S. You guys have seen it run one time on 8S on the video, but it has been ran more than just one time. It's been ran 2 or 3 times besides the video that you guys seen. And you know what? It's beating a dead horse. It might hit 120, but I figure it probably won't. The motor would probably go first. Yeah, so we're just gonna ditch that idea. So we're gonna take everything out. Leroy has a brand new power system going in, the most power that this car has ever seen. So Leroy is gonna be fast. The motor's gonna go, the ESC is gonna go, even the servo is gonna go. Everything that's going in here, we are gonna try to stuff into Leroy because Leroy is gonna go faster. But before I show you guys the new power system, let's go ahead and get Leroy torn down and show you guys how we're gonna try to fit the new power system in this small car. So this is Leroy's new power system by Hobbywing. Now I believe that Hobbywing puts out the best ESCs and motors. Some people are gonna say it's Castle. So this is the old one. This is from 3 to 6S, or is it 2 to 6S? One of them. This one we had a hard time fitting in Leroy. This is actually pretty big to be in a Slash. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new one. The new one is a max5 G2. This one is from, I believe, 6S to 12S. Yes, we are gonna go 12S in Leroy. And this one is even bigger than the 6. Look at that. Look how much bigger that is. Give or take the same height with the fans. I took the other fan off. And this one is censored. So we are going censored. Look how much nice that. It even has cool fins underneath. Cooling fins. Look how much bigger that is. So we're going to have to try to fit this in Leroy. And when it comes to the motor, this is the one that just came out. I did run multiple times 8S on this small motor, the Valenium 3500 kV motor. And this is the motor I usually run, the X-Run. The competition, the G2 motor, or is this G3? Oh, it's G3. Yeah. This motor did hit 100 miles an hour, and this motor cools down fast. I love this motor. This is going to be my backup motor. So this is the 4278. This is going to be the biggest motor that has ever gone in Leroy. Get it out. Look at it. It looks good. Look at that. See how much bigger it is to the factory motor? So I had to change the servo to make room. This is the old, this is the Power Hobby 760 MG. Very torquey. Never had it on 8.4 volts. I've always had it on 7.4 volts. So the new one, look at that. I love this. Had to go super slim to try to fit this stuff in there. Let's get it out. Now we'll compare this size of this one. Yeah, hopefully I make enough room. If not, I'm gonna have to try to push this up a little more to clear the ESC. So before I try to start soldering anything, let's go ahead and try to get everything lined up in Leroy. Pretty much we're gonna call it a dry fit. I already got the motor plate on. Let's go ahead and see if it fits. I'm hoping it does. Oh, fits like a glove. All right, I think I'm gonna have to adjust the motor, pull the wires out a little farther this way. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of clearance. I was thinking if I didn't, I'm gonna have to shave some of this carbon brace down. Now this big old ESC, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this way. Actually, I should do it this way. Oh, it's hitting that. Oh, it is hitting this. All right, sorry guys, had to shut the video off for a moment. because I was trying to find all the pieces, had to go through all my extra spare parts and everything. So this is how it sits now. So let's give it a closer look. It's hovering above the chassis. That's the only place I could fit it. It's resting on the servo. It has two-side sticky tape. These are bolted. And I have my gyro underneath, which leaves me room for another spare battery if I want to use an independent cooling fan, probably the twister fan. Servo looks awesome. Grinded a little bit into the carbon fiber upper brace. There's only a couple more things that I have to do. Have to resolder 8mm bullet connectors onto it, solder the battery connectors, and I'm going to change the gearing on it. So we got some new tires, got to reposition the suspension because the car is going to be a little heavier, especially now running just 6 and up batteries. And I'm going to shorten these wires a lot so they can just fold and go like that right into the bullet connectors. These are 8mm bullet connectors. I believe these are 6mm bullet connectors. I could be wrong, but yeah, it seems like they're 6. Well, guys, that's all I'm going to do today. I've been working on the car for about 4.5 hours. I'm tired. I want to get inside, get something to eat, and go to sleep, and then start again tomorrow. So it is the next day. I already cut the old bullet connectors off. These are 6mm. The bullet connectors that are on the ESC are 8. So we're going to have to go ahead and solder some 8mm bullet connectors on here. Then we'll go ahead and solder the connectors for the batteries. So these are the XT150s. The ends have anti-spark once it focuses. So we soldered the new bullet connectors and we did the XT150s. And you got to remember, so this one has the anti-spark on it. So you want to make sure that you plug your negative first before your positive. So let's go ahead and put the motor in. Move the sensor wires out the way. Go ahead and connect the motor to the ESC. Look at that. Nice and clean. So what we're going to do here, we're going to clean these up. We're going to mount these down right in the middle like that. There we go. That looks a lot cleaner. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that 36 spur gear, and we are going with the Hot Racing 42 spur gear. Let's go ahead and throw it back on. So this is Leroy's new wheel sets. I only ran this on that one time on that video that just passed, and these are Leroy's new ones. These are the gold, a little more stickier than these ones. Now if it comes time for speed runs, I'll go ahead and throw these ones back on. Let's go ahead and throw them on. There we go. Finally got the wheels sorted out. Yeah, it looks awesome. Okay, let's drop it. See where it sits. Okay, yeah, the rear is definitely gonna have to go up. The front can be tightened up a little bit. The front's gonna hit because the battery's not even in yet. So let's go ahead, raise this. Might have to go a little thicker on the oil. Well, guys, there's Leroy coming along. I think I'm gonna end the video. There's some things I still need to do. I still need to give the car an alignment. I still have to hook up the servos. I still have to solder the new XT150 connectors to all the new batteries. I still got to program the ESC. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. You guys know what that means. It's over.